As the nightmarish Iraq War unfolded, every night on TV, the PBS NewsHour show would run pictures of the U.S. soldiers who had died that day, and the more I saw them, the more it angered me. I would yell back at the TV, "So these are the poor folks who just gave their lives for ExxonMobil." As the year 2005 began, and the horrendous wars seemed to just keep going on and on, with no end in sight, I started writing a song with a chorus line. "How many more will have to die because you lied?" That line, and the one that followed it, were obviously aimed at the man responsible for starting a war of choice over oil. A while after I came up with that chorus, during the summer, one day I heard a very compelling interview on a podcast that I listened to regularly at the time. The guest was a woman named Cindy Sheehan, who shared the heart-rending sad tale about her son Casey's recent death in Iraq. In telling the story, Mrs. Sheehan quoted a moving piece written by her daughter about Casey, and that inspired me to write the verses for the song about Iraq that I had started. The verses I wrote basically took the daughter Carly's perspective on her brother's death. I do want to make it clear that my verses are not exact quotes from Carly. I reworded much of what she had written, and I added some stuff. Also, she did not say anything like the chorus, so that's an added element as well. But she was the main inspiration for what I wrote. I finished the song a day or two after I heard Carly's poem, and I sent it to the podcaster Tony Trupiano, thanking him for doing the Cindy Sheehan segment. A few days later, he played the song on his show, which I hadn't expected. In doing so, he gave it the title Song for Casey, and though I had originally titled it How Many More, I decided after hearing it on his podcast to go with that new moniker. Living in Brooklyn at the time, I had participated in a couple of New York City demonstrations against the Iraq War. And then, not long after the podcast episode, Cindy Sheehan started a protest at a place next to President Bush's so-called ranch in Texas. Right-wingers wanted to crucify her, and I felt such a connection with her after having written Song for Casey that I felt I had to go to Texas to support her. It was truly inspiring when I got to Camp Casey in Crawford, Texas, to see all the other people who gathered there showing support for Cindy Sheehan and expressing opposition to Bush's Iraq War. I had the honor of performing Song for Casey along with a few other tunes for the group gathered in the large tent.